What's good, everybody? It's Coach Phil, and welcome to another episode of Deep in the Game. And quite honestly, this episode is going to get me canceled within the CFL because two city boys getting together from two corners of the country. Anything can be said. And we have the ultimate early free agent signing of the CFL. He stands 6'4". He got a Rolls Royce logo tattooed on his neck. I call him Bulletproof Rhymes because he hopped out of a Ferrari with a bulletproof vest and a Dem franchise boys white tee. I'm talking about Dominique Rhymes. Brother, how you doing?
Hey, appreciate you for having me, Phil, man. It's a pleasure. Hey, you're a real one, man. City Boy is up 10,000.
We up, baby. We up. And this is the one. I don't know how we pulled this off, but hey, real brother activity right here. So
man,
we gonna start off.
We pulled it off because you're a real one, man. You know the real ones gotta stay around, and man, you keep the game going, man. You keep it fun, exciting. So the real one's gonna always come. So I can expect after this one, you're gonna get a bunch of more real ones.
Oh, I got a lot of them lined up right now, brother, and we gonna have a lot of fun with everybody, man. So we got the ultimate Florida boy right here, coming out of Miami, Florida. Played football actually with Two Glove Teddy Bridgewater at Miami Northwestern Senior High School. He went on to play at FIU, transferred to Murray State where he balled out. And I'm going to let the brother tell his story, man. Tell us your story, and let's get it.
Yeah, man. Like you said, man, went to a very, I say the best high school in America, Northwestern, where, a bunch of first round NFL guys, man. We just got dogs over there, man. Growing up, you had to compete. I mean, shoot, you got springtime, summertime, one-on-ones, receivers versus DBs. It's about 50 guys. And shoot, you just trying to get one or two refs to show the coach you like that. So I just come up in that environment, man, and I just brought that with me through, my college years, which, it was tough for me because I broke my wrist, and that really set me back, man. I couldn't catch for a whole year, man. I was in a cast for 6 months, and it took me like a year and a half to learn how to catch again. So that slowed me down, and man, look at me now, man. I'm in the CFL, going on my seventh season, 8th season, if you include COVID. But it's been real, man. So it's my story is a story of determination, no quit. I got drive, and I just want to be the best. So here I am, still going.
That's what it's all about, brother. So take us through, man. You went to like I said, you went to Miami Northwestern Senior High School. You balled out. You got a chance to go play at FIU from 2011 to 2014. What was it like playing at FIU, man?
It was fun, man, because my first year, I remember to this day, because remember, I went to Northwestern, but I played defense growing up my whole life. Played DN, a little bit of linebacker, but that's it. I only played defense my whole life. So offense, I switched to receiver, and lo and behold, I'm trying to play receiver at one of the best high schools in the country, where guys play receiver growing up all their life.
Right.
But I'm naturally just I'm a ball player. I'm good at football, so I say bump it. I want to play receiver. I want to score touchdowns, and I was still on a learning curve when it came to high school football. Like I didn't know how to run routes, but I could catch, tall, know how to high point the ball. Because, I played basketball in high school as well. So when I went to FIU, it was really like my first time learning how to play receiver, learning how to run routes. But through all that, my first fall camp as a freshman, I was back of the depth chart. By the grace of God and my hard work ethic, I was starting freshman out of nowhere. So, and my freshman year, I was on the opposite side of T.Y. Hilton. And we know how big of a dog he was in college and NFL. And yeah, man, just going through the ups and downs of college, different coaches. Sometimes, the thing when you're young and you don't really understand life, you get mad and you get upset rather than, I trust the process. I knew if there's something I really wanted to do, I had to, work hard. So each year, sometimes you don't get the results you wanted, but I kept working hard because I knew one day, my skills would pay off. And, Finished my years at F5, transferred to Murray State for, one final season. Did decent, but, not enough to really get a look how I was supposed to. So, a year later, out of college, I did a open tryout for the Ottawa Red Blacks. I remember this day to exact. It was in Atlanta. Like 300 people. It had to be like 98 degrees. And I just got off a shift because I was working for the post office. So I drove like 4 hours to Atlanta to do the workout.
Yeah.
And when I say, man, I killed the workout, I probably did like 10, 11 one-on-ones. I won every rep. And they said, hey, you the guy. We take you from this camp. But the crazy part, they didn't invite me to rookie mini camp. So I'm thinking, dang, they forgot about me. At least I gave it a try.
Yeah.
But they eventually called me the second, third day in the actual regular training camp with the veterans and all the rookies. And like before in college, I started at the back, and I worked my way up. First preseason game, I think I had one catch. It really wasn't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second preseason game, they switched my position to another position, which probably the best decision that happened in my career. So say I was playing X, they switched me to Y. And when I got to Y, played in Montreal. Same preseason game, Gino made his name and got on the team. That was the same game for me. I had probably like 100 yards, like 8 catches. So that really showed me that this CFL game could be, something that's destined for me. And ever since that, it's been a wrap. Here I am.
Hey, back in the city, man. So statistically, we talked about it before we started recording, man. It's like you ascended more and more each year. 2019, you had 65 receptions for about 1056, but then 2022 is where you said, I'm here, solidified your name, 85 catches, 1,401 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. And being a part of probably the most deepest receiving corps in all of the CFL at this point in time with the BC Lions. I mean, the talent speaks for itself, man, because 2022, you had Nathan Rourke, and then you had Vernon, quarterback, man, and obviously Nathan got hurt. Vernon came in, and then Nathan came back for playoff game. What was that 2022 experience like for you? And then going to 2023 with the deep receiving corps you got. I'm talking about, Charles Hatch himself, Keon Hatcher, Lucky Whitehead, goddamn Javon Catoy, like McInnes, Pretty Boy. You guys got all at Batman himself. What was it like? What was it like these last 2 seasons for you with them?
Man, it was fun, man. I mean, you can look at it when we was playing out there, man. It was a fun time. Like we was just like dancing, having fun. We was competing. Who will have the most catches this week, who had the most yards, who had the most touchdowns, who had the best dances. I mean, it was something like one of the best years of football that I've been a part of so far. So, I mean, playing with those guys, I think made me better. Just like I probably made some of them guys better, just because we compete in practice. Like it was just a competitive spirit. Like that's my brother. I'm competing against my brother. I want to show my mom and dad, hey, I can do this just like my brother, or I can do this better than my brother. So that's what it was. But it was special, man. But I mean, each and every year I'm trying to perfect my craft. I'm trying to be better than I was the year before. I'm trying to be dominant. I want people to watch when I play, like this guy right here makes the game look easy. How is it so easy to him? So that's how I go in my mindset off season, and when I go in the game, I want people to like, man, I want to play like him, or dang, how did he did that? How did he do that? So that's just my mindset, and just what I think about those guys, and
I like that, man. I like that because I mentioned to you before, man, watching Arrow Up, the rap. Y'all also go check out those damn videos, man. They're pretty damn good. Shameless plug. I learned to appreciate and see the talent that you guys have and at that receiving core with Catoy, who's the league better be scared and hope that he doesn't hit his full potential, because there ain't nobody should be 6'6" playing a receiver like that. But that's the story for another day. Hatch, Lucky, Alex, you, Terry. If they use Terry out there, oh my God, Smoke at running back, Vernon, that line, just that offense dynamic. But back-to-back years going to the West Final. You go into the offseason because you did have this season, you were hurt a little bit. What, I guess, mentally, how was that tough for you? Because we see on camera, you see you uplifting, you were the guy, you were the one to bring the guys up and get them hyped for the game, whatever. But deep down, was it tough for you to have to miss those games and all that stuff? Take us through that.
Oh man, it's tough missing any game because going into a season, you got goals you want to reach, and at the start of the season, the goals I wanted to reach, I was going to reach them and more. It was just going the direction I wanted to go. But like sports, injuries happen, so I mean, I'm used to that. But just to be a leader, to lead my team, and just to be that guy that my team can look to. I take pride in that. But, what the cameras didn't show was, it's probably like a week or two where I didn't come around because mentally I was having mental battles just because I couldn't be out there and, just the battles you go through. And a lot of my teammates who look up to me as a leader and respect me as a brother, they called me and they was kind of upset with me, and I kind of felt bad that these guys are so upset because they care about me and they miss me so much that they're mad that I'm not there. So I had a talk with a lot of my teammates, and they made me realize that Dom, it ain't the same when you're not around. Like, we need you around. So they helped me through a lot of my mental battles when I was hurt. So with me being there, you seeing me talk to them, that's real emotion. That's how I really felt. Like, when you seen the receivers before the game, me talking to them, I love y'all. I want all y'all to win. That's how I really feel, because I'm a person. If we all winning, everybody's winning, and then everybody gets to eat. So that's my motto. I don't. A lot of people care about, I need these many targets. What's the name? I'm the type of guy. If you throw me 3 or 4 balls, I'm gonna score one of them and I'm gonna make them shake. So we can do whatever, but I want all my brothers to eat, because that means the team's winning. And I take pride in being that guy for the team.
See, that's a real leader right there, man. When you mentioned you missed that, you took a week where you just weren't there. What other than just talking to you, people forget you guys are humans. The game is a lot. The game is mentally taxing on you. What did you do for anybody that goes through something, like an athlete that might be in the same position you were in? What would you recommend for them to do outside of just talking to your boys and them trying to uplift you? What would you recommend them to do?
Sometimes you need your family, because you need home. Sometimes when you're going through mental battles or personal issues, you need to go to that place where you feel at peace. And sometimes that's with your family, your loved one, your significant other. I mean, it depends on who you are, but for me, it was my fiance. She was out in Ottawa with her family, and I was hurt. I was in a room, mentally watching my brothers, but just wishing I was out there. But then she came out, and then it uplifted my spirits, her being around me, her making me feel better. So that was a big key for me while I was still recovering from injury and letting it rest and heal. So I think just having the loved ones around, when your brothers are working and playing games, your loved ones can always help you heal better.
That's what it's all about, brother. And I'm glad that you got out of that funk, because there's a lot of guys, man, they go off the deep end and they really don't know how to handle the mental battles that happen. I've seen it a lot of times coaching where you might have to go pull up at their house and just sit with them and talk to them, and you find them in situations they're just sitting at the edge of the bed and they hurting. You guys are human. You guys go through it, and I wish fans and just fans in general of football will understand it. It's easy to sit there and say, oh, I would do this, I would do that. But no, man, unless you're in that situation, you don't, when that's all you know and it's taken from you for a short period of time, that's tough. And I commend you for finding a way out of
It's
it.
tough because remember this is how you feed your family. Performing well, being on the field as much as you can. These are things that happen on a daily basis that help feed your me not being out there. That affects my family. That affects my team. So emotionally, it does take a toll on you.
It does.
So I mean, even like a lot of people looking at me as a leader. Sometimes it's tough being a leader because you have to be human. You have to deal with your emotions, because if you don't deal with your emotions, you don't know what'll happen. So I'm glad I was able to deal with my emotions and talk to my teammates and talk to my brothers, and they expressed to me how they felt when I wasn't around, and I expressed to them what I was going through. But I also understood what you guys felt as well. So I apologized to them, and that's the thing when you got a great group of guys and a great team, you understand that you can talk like brothers, and that's something I want to bring to Ottawa, man, because I know when you have a close group of guys together and everybody cares for one another, man, it makes people play that much harder on the field.
Man, I'll tell you right now, not even on some Coach Phil shit, bro. Me to you, I'm here for you, brother. Just holler at me. I'm only text away. If you're going through that, Coach Phil, I'm in the corner, brother.
Yeah.
Just holler.
Appreciate it, my brother.
Brothers got to stick together, man. And I want to see all the brothers, everybody, but I want to see our brothers win. You know what I'm saying? I want us, we always got that stigma of we gotta put up that strong front because we come from, and I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. This. You know how it is growing up as a young black man. We ain't supposed to cry. We come from kings and queens and all that shit they be talking about and being an alpha and all that shit, bro. Man,
yeah,
you got to talk about what you're going through. And I've even had to learn as a father, a better half, whatever the case may be, talk and confide and open up, and that shit that we're programmed to do growing up. It's okay to break that. You know what I'm saying? And you being an athlete playing at the highest level, regardless of the 3 letters in whatever the league is, it's still, I got to feed my family. I got to do this, man. And if I can't pay my bills, man, I'm gonna be behind. And you know how it is. It's tough. So
yeah,
I'm here for you, brother.
Yeah, no, you need a group of brothers to talk it through it, so everybody can get through their emotions and their problems together in a positive way, so you can continuously move through life in a positive, mindset.
Exactly. And that we need more of that. We need more brothers to speak to each other. And it ain't even got to be on some hot shit. It ain't even got to be on some, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Just, hey, I see it. You can look at a brother and you can just see like,
yeah, you can see it in their eyes. You can, you know what I mean? Like, you all right, man? We can let's go get some food, man. Let's go chill. You know what I mean?
That's all it is, man. We gotta be there for each other, man. So holla at me, man. I'm here for you, brother. We all want to see you succeed, man.
Life during the season. You got a lot of players that go through their own mental battles that, hey, brother, you good? Like, I see you over there. You all right? You making it through? You know what I mean? And, I'm the type of guy, man. If I play with you, and I'm always I'm gonna tell you when you're doing good. I'm like, hey, what's good? You good? Like,
yeah.
I have that relationship with so many guys just because I'm a person that genuinely cares about others. So if you one of my guys, man, I'm always look out for you always.
That's what it's all about, brother. It's a brotherhood, and that's what we want, man. So you did make a comment, and I gotta be a smart ass when I say this, man. You were talking about, I want to see the guys eat, whatever. Autumn, you know what popped in my head when you said that?
What?
Do you remember the verses like on Instagram and all that, right?
Yeah.
So the one that had Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
What was Steve Harvey hosted it? And I watched a couple days ago the damn Godfrey the comedian, Spice Adams, and Afion Crockett. They reenacted it. And when you said, "I want to say it about me," it's about y'all. It reminded me. Steve Harvey said, "It's saying about Steve Harvey. It's about y'all." Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah, you trying to have your own. You trying to have your own stand up show, man.
hell to
You trying to be a comedian out here.
I ain't no damn comedian, bro. This ain't about me. This ain't about Coach Field. It's about Dominique Rhymes.
You a funny guy. Just off of watching your videos, man. I watched you when it was last year when you started doing videos because I'm a big YouTuber, so I watch YouTube. I seen your videos pop up and say, okay, let me see what he's talking about. Then just watching like your character and like how funny you are, I say, yeah, I'm gonna be watching this guy. So I'm just looking for like, what's his reaction? Oh, what he doing? He ain't putting nothing out. So I've been a fan, I feel.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, I went stir crazy this year, man. It was the 2022
you went
season.
Crazy.
We talked about all the, the mental health stuff and all the serious stuff. I'm ready to get fucking petty. So what the hell? Let me get right here. What the hell is up with the for culture shit? I love that phrase. Where did the for culture thing come from? Let's just address the elephant in the room, brother. I want to know because y'all kind of talked about it in the docuseries, but where did the for culture thing come from? And tell the story.
That's a David Mackey thing. He came up with that, and we just ran with it. It's guys. A former teammate of ours. He said a couple things on Twitter, and a lot of guys. We ain't like it. So that guy, he had a lot of hostility with a lot of guys on the team. So we just said, man, for the culture, man. We ain't about all that petty stuff and arguing. You can have that, but just know we locked tight over here. So that's all it was, man. It was us being petty at the same time, but
no,
man.
No. What's petty, and I that's why I have all the respect in the world for Nick and them, the media relations people making the docuseries. Y'all didn't waste no damn time getting into it, episode 1 for like first 5 minutes of just eviscerating. And I'm like, whoa.
I mean, because it happened early in the season, like before the first game. So you gotta let people know about it. Like this really what it was. So I mean, what else you want us to do? They had to do it that way.
Nobody's saying.
Hey, that was funny. Just from my perspective, just looking at everything transpire and like being part of the team and seeing how guys reacted. Like, yeah, that was. I said, yeah, you rocking wrong, man, but stay on the other side. Stay on the other side, rocking like that.
I mean, he irrelevant. You know what I'm saying, right? Enjoy the practice squad and cash your little 15,000 roster check. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the devil is a lie. We got to address the other elephant in the room because I know people are going to want to know. I asked you before we got on camera if you want to address it. You said you obliged and cool. So I don't know if you've talked about it anywhere else, but I guess I could say this is a exclusive understanding of what happened. Why did you leave BC? What happened?
Basically, they wanted me to take a enormous pay cut on my end, which I felt wasn't justified. Or, I understand I did get hurt last year, so it's a business. So if a product not doing the same, I understand you wanted to maybe take it down a little bit, but not tremendously. And me and my agent, we're talking to them with restructuring, at a certain price amount. But then it was a price amount I didn't agree with. So me and my agent said, we don't agree with that number. We can go at a certain number that's, we understand we will have to take a pay cut, but not a tremendous pay cut. And we said, if you can't do this number, we're going to have to part ways. And that's just what it was. It's just a business agreement of two people seeing two different things. And, we parted ways, and it was nothing but love. But
that's what I wanted.
Like you said, man, they I got a bunch of dogs over there at receiver in BC. So, they chose some other dogs, and, they thought, just, all right, since you won't take that, just have to move on. So, I mean, it is what it is, but you better believe, I'm gonna show them why I'm that guy, and like, you feel me, you should have kept me. So, I mean, that's really what 2024 gonna be about, man. It's gonna be making Ottawa great again. It's gonna be a fun place to visit. It's gonna be a fun place to be, tough place to come to. I mean, we finna put on a show, and I'm really finna show people like I'm that guy. Like,
yeah,
when you really look at, teams that play against me, like, guys gonna be like, man, I gotta stay back on Dom, so Dom don't head top me, or you know what I mean? We gotta keep eyes on Dom, just because the mindset I'm coming with all year.
I love to hear that.
My motto, man, one man's not stopping me from catching the ball.
Right. It's gonna take. They're gonna have to bracket or something, man, because
that's impossible. I mean, when you
now talk your shit. Talk your shit. Say what you gotta say.
This what you gotta look at when it comes to different teams. Mm-hmm. When you watch the BC Lions, you don't see teams playing us man. They mostly play top down. Mm-hmm. So they playing over top, and then they trying to rally underneath. Mm-hmm. We was the only team that probably get man probably like 5% of the game. It's straight zone. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of other teams, other receivers, they get to play against man. You get to beat one guy every game. Mm-hmm. When you used to see us on the field, man, we catching the ball with 3-4 people around us. Like, man, I used to like pray, like going to game plans. Like, I pray they play me a man, just because I know that's gonna be a win. That's gonna be an easy win.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I still say, I tell it, and I'm gonna keep singing this man's praises. I'm gonna get you on the show at some point, Coach. Just be ready for that. RP, that man is got to be the most blackest defensive coordinator I've ever seen. Just off the fact, brother, we from the same soil, so he got rhythm. He talks smooth. He probably could sell you a rattlesnake in a bag and tell you it's $1 million in there. All you gotta do is not get bitten by the rattlesnake. And his defensive acumen is wow. Out of this world.
Hey, if you talk to RP, he feel like he could play right now.
I saw his little clip on the Waggle podcast. I was like, man, I'll tell you right now, I'll even impose a challenge. Just because I'm ignorant like this, you know what I'm saying? Gino, I'm still whoop your ass in the one-on-one game coming up. Y'all be ready for that. I challenge Hatch, and I challenge you.
You'll be Hatch.
No, let me get Hatch. I just want Hatch. All I need is RP. I'll play hook to curl. I just need RP to lock up one side. That's all I need. I'm good. I ain't worried about nothing else. I want Hatch, and I want you. If you can't make it, give me somebody else. Give me Lucky. I can do it. All I need is hook to curl. I'm good.
Hook curl.
I'll play hard flat. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. But if I anything after 10 yards, dog, my knees give out. I got
Oh well, I'm running straight deep routes. You got to run with me.
Oh fuck you. Hey, I ain't about to say you're too fucking tall. Number one. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna give the same thing I told you. I'm gonna give you everything I got. But best believe I'm not playing fair.
Yeah. I mean, that might work because the refs don't help me out. I get offensive PIs. I don't get no defensive PIs. That's crazy.
Why?
I'm the only guy that got the most offensive PIs.
For what,
people
though?
tackling me. Yeah, you can go look it up. when you really win when you win so many jump balls, man, they said, nah, we got to slow him down. So if he touch any defender, that's a PI.
I mean, it's you and Katoy. and McInnes. So it's head tops all over the place. That's why I'm like, y'all just crossing routes and all that shit. Just throw it. Let the motherfuckers go get it. But great offense.
They teams were playing zone. It's about 5 people waiting on us every time we caught the ball. Nobody wanted to play man.
Go get it. You big. You bulletproof rhymes, man. Go get that shit. They had you when you came back from the injury. They had you running drags. They had you running short. And I understand you was coming back from injury, but I was like, dang, I want to see him head top somebody just one time. Just can he get?
No. They wasn't giving me plays I should have been getting. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't hurt no more. They just wasn't giving me no plays to make plays on. Before my injury, I was getting deep balls. Double move. What's the name? I come back. It giving me short ends, drag, and not really giving me the same. So, those be the different stories that you might see guys like come back and not do the same. Just sometimes they change up the game plan sometimes.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. But it's true. The truth is when guys come back, it's like they don't.
It's true, but it's a part of football. Other guys get hot. So like you say, those my dogs. So I'm never gonna be mad at them going crazy because everybody get their chance to. So.
Hey, everybody got to shine. Everybody got to get a chance as next man up, and as you know, and hey, I like seeing it. I like the healthy competition with everybody on your team.
Yeah, because imagine you got a great receiver. He ball and he get hurt, and he come back, and nobody's been stepping up. Nobody's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the worst thing that can happen. Now your team sucks, and now you know what I mean. You might do good, but your team you ain't doing nothing.
Well,
you ain't going to playoff, no nothing.
Well,
so I mean, sometimes you gotta live with certain consequences, and when you get hurt, other people go crazy and step up, and the tension might fall back on you. You might not get the same plays, but I mean, that's a part of the game.
Hey, well, I mean, it is what it is, and it's all love with BC. It's all I can tell. It's all love, man, and never say never. Never say never.
Never say never. What?
Nice little healthy return. You never know. Finish what you
started. No, I love BC, but I'm staying home, man. I ain't going back out west.
Well, hey, that's the next thing right here, man. You decided to go back home, LeBron, and did you have any other options, or was it just you knew I'm going back to Ottawa?
Oh yeah, I had other options, and if I would have waited longer, more teams would have called. But I mean, when Ottawa, like, as soon as I got released, Ottawa called like next 20, 30 minutes and, like, Don, we want to have you back. And, I really appreciate that, man. And just the love, they showed me how much they wanted me. And just when I actually signed and got back, all the love, like, it's no greater feeling going to a place that, really, loves your game, loves you as, as a player, like, they got nothing but respect for you, man. So, I mean, it works out because it's home, and then it's just it's perfect, man. It's perfect for me. I ain't want to leave Ottawa in the first place. They wouldn't pay me.
Yeah, he kept it real. Kept keeping it real. That's all. It's always going to come down to the monies.
No, but let me tell you. So that was my first year. I went over 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the stats and the numbers of people previously who hit their first 1,000, they got paid. But as soon as I did mine, they didn't want to pay me. They were saying, "Oh, overinflated numbers. They were losing. They were just throwing it. What's the name? Just hating."
I hate when they do that shit. It's like, motherfucker, I got 1,000. I don't give a fuck how I got it. I fucking got it. Why you mad at? Why you gotta cut me at the knees to I'm fucking. No, you got me pissed off now because I'm stuttering.
No, cause I mean, imagine how I felt. I'm saying, as soon as that's a plateau for a good receiver. Oh, when you hit 1,000, that means you really you one of them guys.
Right.
And, for them people like, you all right, you ain't like, I took that disrespect. So, 2022 went for 1,400, 11 tugs. If you want to be honest, 3 of my tugs got called back for offensive PI. So that really would have been like 14. But I'm like, yeah, tell me guys who's doing that. Since I ain't really like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only thing,
but I don't say too much. I just play, but
yeah. I
I
mean,
don't say too much. It ain't too many people that can do that. Multiple games or multiple touchdowns. There's multiple games, 2 touchdowns or more. Like,
yeah. I mean, the only thing. Okay. So since I got the stats right here, brother. I always come with the receipts. Don't get it twisted. The only thing I can sit there and say, like, look at the stats. You got 2,000-yard seasons, 1,000-yard seasons, and yet probably the only thing I sit there and think they say is, oh, it's not consistent. That's the only thing I can sit there and think they would say is you had 1, and then the next year you got 411, and then the next year, boom, motherfucker, 1,401, and then you got hurt. So it's like, it's not like you didn't. It wasn't in you. It's there. It's there. You did it again. Most motherfuckers do it once and then it's not the same. You've done it twice. I can't think of any other reason, but it is what it is. And
it is what it is. But a lot of people don't know. When I left Ottawa and came to BC, they turned me into a blocker. I went from 1,000-yard pass catcher to a blocker.
Now, damn well you ain't you a piece of a black asparagus. I don't know why the hell they try. You know what? The devil is a lie.
I mean, you can just you can just go back to 2021 and you can see what I was doing the first few games until I got hurt that year. I was blocking in the backfield.
What?
Yeah, man. Like,
you a damn lie. Hold on. That's why you didn't get more than what you got, because they try to make you a blocker and you only got 411.
And then I got hurt. And then towards 2021, when I finally came back, they put me at the position I eventually played in 2022. They're like, oh, damn, we messed up this year. We should have been had you at that position all year.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so basically, in 2021, I was playing this position Katoy play. So just how you said, when they unleashed Katoy, that's what he would do. Basically, that's what it was. So Katoy wasn't playing because he was behind me when I was at that position in 2021. So yeah.
See, and this is why I pray to God the league better hope he don't unleash and hit his full potential, because both of y'all, they had you, him, McInnes. All you niggas is over 6'4". We're gonna take a commercial break.
Lord have mercy.
On to the next subject. We're gonna wrap up the football aspect of shit, and we're gonna get into the 5 questions, because I'm gonna get pissed off and my blood pressure's rising. You see the sweat coming down my Steve Harvey haircut right now. 5 questions for you, black ass, before we get up out of here. First question, where the hoes at? No, I'm just playing. I
don't know that part.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I asked Jamal, I said black skin, dark skins, or light skins, and I almost fucked him up. But anyway, I told y'all I'm gonna get canceled for this episode. I tried to tell y'all. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant with IGNANT. First question, brother. Toughest DB you ever went against?
Oh, toughest DB I ever went against. I think Trey Roberson back in 2019 when he was in Calgary, when he had that monster year. Nah, he was tough.
Why was he tough? What was it that he did was tough?
He could read routes. True, he really was taking away half the field because he was reading the routes, and he was picking off everything. I mean, if you go back to that 2019 season, Trey, that boy was a dog. I ain't gonna lie. He was one of them ones.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't mad at you about that one. All right, that's good. Shout out to him. Real DB, real activity. Favorite route to run. What's your go-to? If you don't want to give up the sauce, that's fine. But what's your patent? Hey, I know when you call it, it's money.
Oh, my favorite. It's got to be like either like a stutter corner or like a man. I like to run the post goal line.
Okay.
Like them just like you give me them, that's touchdown for sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you. What defines you as a city boy?
What defines me as a city boy? What defines me as a city boy is, man, when the city boys at activities, I'm outside. So all the guys outside downtown, at the bar having drinks, it don't matter. You can catch me down in the city, man, with city boys activities, man, with all the guys. You feel me?
Say no more.
We gamed up.
We out here. If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
We ain't never switching up. We city boys for life.
Hey, we in here. What's your drink of choice though? What we all though?
Oh man, Henny and Coke. Come on, man. Hey, stop playing. That Jack and Coke. Henny and Coke or Jack and Coke. I'm a dark liquor type of guy.
I'm a dark nigga that like dark liquor. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But there's a difference. I don't know. You probably noticed when you drink heady, it's you kind of maintain. You know what I'm saying? You level out. But if you drink Jack, you get into some stupid shit, and that's the misconception. Like Jack for niggas is like
that's like yeah, that's like that tequila or something for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy love that Jack Dang, that Jack and Coke. That's his go-to. If you ever out with Luck, get him a Jack and Coke. Oh yeah, you gonna have a party. You have a good time.
Fuck the chaser. I want it straight to the chest. Yeah. Two finger splash, brother. That's all I tell. 2 finger. That's all I need. Don't matter the fingers. It's just 2. Next question. What is your go-to meal pregame?
I'm a big pasta guy, so either I'm eating pasta or if I'm in like a chill mood or trying to get something quick, Subway. Give me a little wrap and I'll be good to go.
What you throwing in the wrap?
A little steak, avocado, bacon, a little lettuce, tomato, chipotle mayo, sweet onion. Let me get that thing grilled. Let me get a pure leaf tea, and let me get some white macadamia nut cookie. Hey, to the tea. That's the order. That's greatness right there.
What's the bev?
Huh?
What's the bev?
Oh, that raspberry tea.
See, you had me into the avocado. You had me into the avocado, bro. I can't.
What you mean?
I can't do avocado. Maybe that's just me. It's a texture. I can't.
Oh, you a texture guy? No, I'm a texture guy too, but no, I need that avocado. That's that money.
You know why? I've never because
it's that money green you need in your body.
All right. So since you a city boy, I'm gonna tell the story. Don't tell nobody. I was 14. Right, my first little girlfriend, whatever. She was Mexican. Shout out to her. She cool people, whatever. She went to her family's house. They were making sandwiches and shit, right? So it was a ham and cheese sandwich. So my dumb ass like ham and cheese. I'm up in there, put some, whatever. And all of a sudden, I bit into that. She brought me the sandwich, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, baby, whatever." When brothers they outside the race, we try to ingratiate ourselves and try to learn the language, like gracias, mommy type shit, right? And so I'm up. I was like Tyrese and 4 brothers. All I need is Sofia Vergara. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sitting on the couch. Everybody doing their thing, whatever. And I bite into the fucking sandwich, man. And I look, the fuck is this? This heifer done put avocado slices in a fucking ham and cheese sandwich, and not even like cheddar cheese.
Oh, that's greatness. That's greatness right there. She was trying to make you great.
See, I was too young to understand that, and I looked at her and I was like, "What
Yeah,
the fuck?"
yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't had that sauce yet. You got that sauce now. You ain't had that sauce then, though.
Boy, I still had a Bobby Brown. I had the Gumby Bobby Brown haircut. Man, they took my black ass back home. I was disrespectful. I was like, man, I ain't never eaten avocado again. So every time I see avocado, I think of that moment. Like, no, fuck no. Y'all trying to trick me. Y'all trying to kill a brother. No, fuck no.
No, hey man, she was looking out for you, man. She was trying to get you the sauce early. Hey, my granddad, my grandparents had like a avocado tree in the backyard.
Yeah.
I used to eat them things up all the time, man.
You would,
Yeah, I used to rip that. Yeah, man. That thing, cause I'm in Florida, so you got mango season, avocados, like you eat them off the ground.
See, I got bougie this past year. I put was it Tajin on my oranges. Changed my life forever, brother. I'm up in
I
there.
don't know what that is.
The little seasoning you can get from like it's like a Mexican seasoning. You just pour it on there like flakes, and you put on your oranges. And that changed my life. I'm up in work, walking around doing the Eddie Guerrero and shit, and it just shimmying all day. I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, last question. We go get up out of here, brother. What is the goal for the 2024 season for you individually, and being back in Ottawa with the quarterback situation being what it is and the talent around you? What is the ultimate goal?
Oh man, ultimate goal is ever since from day one. You seen what Montreal did. They can win a ring off of people didn't expect the most. So my goal is a Grey Cup.
Yeah.
Quarterback situation will figure itself out. You know what I mean? They traded for Drew Brown, signed Drew Brown. So, he's the guy they going with. And, I actually hit Drew up. So I told him, hey, let's get this thing done. You come from a winning organization. I come from a winning organization. We know how to win. Everybody, they'll follow you, man. You're a winner. So, and my personal goal, man, is to, dominate. My personal goal is to be the best next year.
Yeah.
And I will be the best from week 1 to the end of the season. And it ain't even gonna be up for debate. I can guarantee you that.
Y'all hear that? He dead serious. You see what happens when you move from the West Coast to the East Coast. Brothers start changing up on you. Now all of a sudden they want to be more vocal. I ain't mad at you. Brother. I believe in you, and I want the best for you. I'm very happy for you. All jokes aside, I'm very happy for you, and I can see, we've been talking, and I can just tell, man, something about to happen for you. Something really good, and keep working, brother. And you got Coach Phil's stamp of approval of a city boy. So we in here.
Come on, man. You already know it, man. I appreciate you, Phil, for having me on. Man, what you doing, man, is great, man. It's much needed. You creating your own lane and something that, got so much room to grow in. I ain't gonna lie, man. You one of them real ones, and you finna take off with this, man. I can already see it, man.
Well, in the words of the late great King Von, I'm finna make a banger with this one. Hey.
Hey, I'm a ride wave boy, man.
You like that sad ass pain inside my heart and all that. All right, I'll ask it. What you bumping? What you bumping?
Come on, get ready. They trying to duplicate me. Can't be. Come on, stop playing, man.
Yeah, until Boosie pull up on his ass.
Never.
What else? Hold on. Before we go, what you bumping? What you bumping? I ask everybody, what you bumping?
I'm rocking that rod. That get ready. Mm-hmm. I'm rocking that HG4. What else I'm rocking? Shoot, I'm rocking that 2019. Shoot, I'm pretty much rocking all rod wave. You know what I mean? That rod get me in that zone.
Now, when I come to Ottawa, if I catch you on the field making your own beat like a brother in jail, if I see you doing that, I'm coming on the field and I'm probably gonna pop you in the back of the head. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I'm when you see me motioning around, man, I'm wrapping that rod in my head before I take off on my route. That's that motivation you need every play.
You better listen to some T.I. if you want some motivation, man.
No, right. Come on, man.
All right, man.
That's a Florida boy. I'm a Florida boy.
Yeah, I need a lot of bit. No Kodak.
You know I'm listening to Kodak, but Rod, that boy right now. Come on. You can't go nowhere without that Rod in Florida.
Julio.
Rod Wade, that guy.
Julio.
I listen to little Julio. You know, little Tyler. I listen to that little Tyler. That's that banger. That little Tyler, that banger for real.
You got to send me some of that. I'm always trying to hear new music, but your Florida music, y'all be. I ain't going to Jacksonville or nothing like that. I ain't trying to be riding around.
We be jigging, man. You got to be in Florida and listen to Florida music to really get it. You know what I mean? We different. We different down there.
Oh, we know. Y'all different breeds. Y'all. Anyway, the devil is alive. We'll get up out of here, y'all, man. Thank you, Bulletproof Rhymes, for coming on here, man. Appreciate you, brother. It's all love, and you know I'm here for you. We're gonna get this thing done in 2024. We finna change the game, brother.
Let's go, man. Appreciate your feel, man. You already know. Come out to the wall.
Hey, City Boys up.
You already know the. Hey, you know the slogan this year, man. Make Ottawa great again.
You lucky I got a soft spot for Ottawa in my heart. You so damn lucky. And
that's the crazy part, man. You really don't know Ottawa really that city. When the team be winning, it's really that city. You just ain't. People just forgot about it. That's all I'm gonna say. People forgot about it.
Well, you know, hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get the full experience everywhere, even Scamilton.
You got that.
Till next time, y'all. This is another episode of Deep in the Game. We might be deep in this game, but you got the rules missing. We out of here, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
The man's in the house.
So crazy.
The man's in the house.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
The man's in the house.
So crazy.
The man's in the house.